What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. Finally, after a year, I took a break on YouTube. I had to sort things out with some family issues. I lost my auntie in November. She battled cancer. I had a cousin that suddenly passed away of a heart attack this past year. He was only 42. I just felt like I had to take a break from the red pill. And if you ask any content creator, it's hard to just put out this content on a weekly basis, daily basis. I'm 41 years old. I got a son that's 22 that be graduating from college this year. I got a 12-year-old that's hitting puberty. So that's a crucial year to kind of pour into my kids, pour into my home, So a lot of times when you got things going on with family life, it's kind of hard to push out that content. And plus, like I say, being 41, being married before, dealing with women on a daily basis, dealing with you guys, dealing with understanding how the red pill is, what hypergamy is. Not saying it was too much, but sometimes you want to sit back and have a chance to just relax because you get consultations, people come in, need your help. Sometimes it could get overwhelming. So sometimes on top of just having a regular life. So sometimes in YouTube, you just got to take a break from it, And at the end of the day, over this past year, we watched things that transpired with Kevin Samuels passing away on May 5th, 2022, to Alan Roger Curry just died a couple of weeks ago. So a lot of these YouTube guys has a lot of time, not to say they're gone because they put too much into YouTube, but sometimes you want to sit back and just look at your regular life instead of the manosphere life. It's nothing wrong with the manosphere life because I know I help plenty of you guys and you guys help me as well. But sometimes you just want to sit back, relax, and just enjoy life because, once you know the red pill and once you understand hypergamy, you kind of know how to move regardless, At the end of the day, guys, this is not my source of income all the way, YouTube, it's take it or leave it, but I like to do it for a hobby to help people out. And today I want to talk about 5 reasons people are used to trauma and drama in their life. And, if you was coming here to get the trauma and the drama from me, you wasn't really trying to understand what my channel is about. It's about growing. It's about plan, purpose, program, you versus you, stack and attack your life. All my sayings to make you a better man, a better person, and closer, even being closer to your most high, wherever your most high may be. You know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, I thank you guys for rocking with me. I thank you guys for subscribing to me, even though I wasn't putting out content. I thank you guys that's been watching my videos that never watched me do a video. Actually, I got subscribers still off the time I was out. But I'm back now, and we're going to go, we're going to go a little hard. I don't say hard, but at least 3 videos a week in 2023. And we'll do some lives again coming up soon as well. All right, so the number one thing I want to say about the people are used to that trauma and drama, why they're used to it, is the number one thing I think is your upbringing. It's the family history. So you cannot mimic something you haven't seen. A lot of times people grow up with unbalanced situations with a single mother or a single father or a father and mother beefing the whole time, and they think that's the normal. So a lot of times people never seen it, so that gives them trauma in their life to not even build a family one day. Feel like marriage is not for me, or this is not for me, that's not for me. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I come from a 2-parent household. My mom and dad was married for 30 years, and my dad died 20 years ago, moving into February 24th, 2023, will be 20-year anniversary. And I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for my father and my mother coexisting and pair bonding and having good balance to make me who I am today. So what I want to say is, if you don't see it, sometimes you don't do it. But my grandma, my grandma and granddaddy, my mother's parents was married. My daddy's parents wasn't. So that doesn't mean I come from a great, perfect environment all the way. Because my daddy, he didn't have it, but he wanted it. My mama seen it and she wanted it. So you guys got to want something for yourself and break family curses, especially in the Black community. So I understand that's the number one thing that could bring people trauma, and that's the first thing you might want to ask a young lady or a young man is how did you grow up? That might help the trauma and the drama that may be coming into your life. Number two, negative friends. Let's be honest. If you're my friend, I feel like I can jump in your shoes, you can jump in my shoes. If I don't feel like I could jump in your shoes, you're pretty much not going to be a part of my circle. That's just the way it is. I don't want to put too much people in my circle that may be jealous, envy of me. I didn't have friends since I was 4 years old that's still my friends to today. So obviously they have, did better in life and stayed in the up and up and regressed, actually they've been there for me. So you want to have people that's going to be there for you, not be against you. You know the old saying is you're either with me or against me or in my way. If you feel like a person that's either with you or against you, in your way, or always holding you down, one day they hot and cold as a friend, don't put them in your circle. Get rid of them. The negativity, because at the end of the day, when you elevate, you must separate. If somebody you elevating and they not elevating like you elevating, you got to leave their ass at the bottom floor. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, your ceiling may be their floor, or your floor may be their ceiling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Their ceiling is your floor, and you might be better than them. So at the end of the day, not saying better than them completely, because everybody brings something different, but if they don't understand where you're trying to elevate to, you must separate yourself. All right, that's my number two. Number three, not feeling accepted. A lot of times people not feeling accepted leads to all kind of things in this world today. And social media didn't make it no better, but we don't use social media as our friend as well. We use it as our validation indicator, like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat. We use that to try to get accepted by people and validated by total strangers. But we can use that to flip it on the flip side. We can use that to be accepted because you might be a person that likes skateboards, a person that like a car club, or like I said, skateboard or cards, or playing chess or something like that. You can find clubs on these social medias to make you feel, to understand and feel accepted, because you find people that got the same thing in common that you got. Just like the red pill. A lot of guys went through divorce, went through all this, but sometimes it could be so much negative things as well. And I ain't gonna say red pill is always negative, but you got those extreme red pill channels when guys don't act like they get the information, but they act like they gotta hate women with it. You don't gotta hate women. You could be aware of what's going on and move accordingly. You know what I mean? I ain't had no problems with women. I had a divorce, but that don't mean I have problems with women. You know what I'm saying? I still don't have problems with women. So make sure you guys find people that's online that is, the same type of vibe you got going on to feel accepted. Because a lot of times y'all don't feel accepted and y'all want to use drama and trauma and all the excuses in life when you got all the tools right there to be accepted by somebody, some club, some church, some organization besides something negative like a gang or something like that. So find something positive so you can live by, and once you love yourself, you recognize who love you as well. So try to put yourself in those arenas with people that love the same things you love, and you might love meet a friend or even meet a woman or whatever. So do that. All right, number 4, can't take an L. A lot of times people don't understand in life, you're going to have L's. You're going to have wins, you're going to have losses. Just like your birth date and your death date on your tombstone, you're going to have that day you was born, like the slash with the wins, and then during that slash, you're going to have the losses on the other side the day you die. A lot of times people don't know how to take an L. They lose a job, they lose a loved one, they lose a relationship, and they don't look at the end of the day. I lost my dad 20 years ago, and I was 21. I'm 41 now, and I had to understand on that loss, like what I learned in those 21 years and how I need to be grateful to move forward. So it helped me understand the values that he put in me to understand that. And then sometimes you guys don't know your dad. You might have an uncle, a strong coach, somebody. You got to be open-minded when you don't have something in life to get past in life. So when you take an L in life, that don't mean it's over for you. You just got to understand the signs around you to move forward and keep pushing. When you take an L, you lose a job, you lose a girlfriend. At the end of the day, it may be just a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are in your life for a reason and a season, and you got to understand what that season is and learn from it and move on from it. And don't live in the past, because you can't control your future by looking backwards. You only control it by looking forward. All right, last but not least, used to being mentally and physically abused. A lot of times people are used to drama. They actually run to the drama. Like when you was in high school or middle school, grade school, sometimes when the fight jump out, everybody running towards the fight. And you know, a lot of times people that's run towards the fight, they like to see drama. They like to see bad things happening. You know, at the end of the day, if you understand how God loved us, you understand God is love and love is God. And at the end of the day, he wants us to have those same qualities. So you always want to see some drama and always want to, you know, be abusive or say negative things about people. You know, the power of the tongue is you have to watch it, because it can actually cut real deep. And some things you can say or do these days in social media age, you can't take back. Like, I can't take this video back. Once I put this video out there, it's out there. So if I said something negative about somebody, at the end of the day, not saying it's over for me if I said something negative, but at the end of the day, the power of the tongue is strong, you know, and at the end of the day, it grows on you like a fungus if you just always negative. And only thing you would want to do is just stay positive. And I ain't saying be a doormat for nobody, but if you see the signs of dealing with people with mental and physically abuse, then you need to go the opposite way and understand at the end of the day, like, this is not for me. So that was my number 5, is sometimes people are used to abuse. So understand if somebody's trying to use you or abuse you, and move away from that. So that's all I really want to say on this video, guys. I know I've been going for a minute. Going for a minute. But I want you guys to stack attack your life. I want you to stack up your life. At the end of the day, I'll be back on YouTube in 2023, bringing more content to you guys. I want you to plan, purpose, program. And if you need me to do a video, you leave a comment in the comment section or email me. Well, my email will be in the description box, and my Instagram as well. So I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.